is good. Everything a double double oh. Na double double oh. Everything a double double oh. The fat, the die, the go. Na double double oh. Hey everybody, Auntie Z here once again. Welcome to my kitchen. Last week I told you guys that this week we're going to be cooking. I'm going to show you how I cook, what I cook for myself and the family. And if you didn't watch what happened on my Zeelicious live last week, so please go ahead and check the link below to see what happened last week. This week we are going to be cooking green. Green is my God not good. Look at green, fresh green like this I got from the African shop. So this is what we're going to be cooking today. And as usual, I'm going to be taking my measurements. We're going to see what's happening on the scales. We're going to take my waistline, see if I'm losing the fat on the belly area. That's our focus, remember. So if you want to find out what happened this week, please keep watching. Hey guys, I have my daughter Jemima with me today. It's a beautiful day, and I have Emmanuel. Yeah. And today we are going to the African shop. Where are we going to, Emmanuel?
African shop.
Yes. What do we want to go and buy? What do we want to buy? We want to buy
plantain
and yes, and fish.
And
do you like fish?
yes.
Why do you like fish?
It's delicious.
Because fish is delicious.
Yes.
And your mommy, can I cook well?
Yes.
Do I know how to cook?
Yes.
Yes? She helps me to cook. She loves the kitchen.
Nächste Haltestelle,
Most of the time we're in the kitchen together. Every time I'm trying to do something or cook something, she comes in to say she wants to help. Right?
Yes.
And Emmanuel is always doing something different. As you can see, he's not even in the conversation. Emmanuel? Do you like African food? Yes?
Yes. Das man so machen.
Ja, klar. Na, was willst du denn gucken? What do you want to see? These kids are always so excited when you take the bus. They love taking the bus. So we're nearing, yet we're going to take the, should we take this one? Okay, dann Emmanuel, vorsichtig bitte. Yes, geh. Kannst du? Doch, hier, Fuß. Bleib stehen, kein Problem. Kannst du mich angucken? So the African shops, well, we do not have the general open markets like we have in Cameroon. So generally you have to go to an African shop to buy our staple foods like plantain, like cassava, fish. If you want to get mackerel or mackerel, you have to go to the African shop. And most of these African shops are hosted by Turkish people or Chinese people, right, Jemima? Yes. So we have to always go there to buy these things. So that's where we're heading to today. To the shop. And today I'm going to show you what kinds of African foods they sell. Come, Emmanuel, where are you? Yes, so we're almost there. Come, be careful. Look at the car. Quickly, come this way. So, okay, so we're almost there. Emmanuel, come auf die Straße weg, bitte. So here we are, as you can see already. This is the shop, African shop. You can already start seeing like rice and everything outside. Come inside. And here. So guys, we've reached the African shop like I told you. It's in Hamburg. It's called the Punjab shop. And it's really good because, like I'm going to show you right now, they have a variety of foods. Look at this. Green. Can you imagine green in Europe? I'm so excited. So we're going to definitely be taking green. So Jemima, here?
Yes.
we're going to be taking green today. Put it down. We're going to take everything that is there. They have green. They have this is what is this? This is cassava leaf. They also have kene, as you can see, and this is really great for okra. This kene is great for okra. There's fresh groundnuts, and there's a huge variety. I don't know if you can see this, but this is a huge variety of foods that we normally see in our normal open markets. Now you have cocoa yams, achukoko actually. It's achukoko. You have achukoko, then there is plantain. This is the unripe one. Also, I think it's not really getting ripe. What is really good, what I really love, is the sweet potatoes that they have. Frère, c'est pour moi tout ça?
Yeah, ça c'est tout ça pour vous.
Ah bon?
Parce que ça donne beaucoup la santé.
Oui.
Moi, je t'ai marié ça vraiment très bien.
N'est-ce pas?
Yeah.
Tu penses que c'est bon pour la santé?
C'est bon pour la santé.
Ah bon?
Ouais,
Qu'est-ce que ça fait dans le corps?
Bon, dans le corps, ça travaille tout parce que si tu as envie de marier ça, tout ton ventre, bon, tu fais bien, tu vois, non?
Voilà.
Ouais. Et puis, je te dis de faire ça aussi pour ton mari aussi.
D'accord.
Tu chercheras comment ça sera.
Ah bon, je vais tester.
Yeah.
So guys, we are back from the Afro shop, from the African market, and yes, I've not even eaten since morning. So before I show you guys all what we bought, I want to first of all make myself some tea. We bought, Jemima, give me the bag there. Hey Gabby. Yes, so we bought some stuff, and this is what Jemima is giving me right now. So we bought some groundnuts. My husband loves groundnuts. Some fresh groundnuts. What is this, Jemima? Green. Yes, so we also bought some green, which we are going to be cooking today. Actually, this is what we're going to be having. At the plantains now.
Where?
See, look here. Look. Yes, bring the plantains. Take it, Mama. Last year, leave it. Leave Gabriella. Leave it. Hey, Gabby, pick my green on the floor. What's that, Mama? Let me see what you have. Oh, nice. Give it to me, sweetheart. Give it to me. Give it to me. Thank you. Nice. Beautiful. Hey, thank you, sweetie. Jemima, is it finished?
What?
What else did we buy? Check the bag.
Is it finished?
It's finished?
Yes.
No, look at Gabby. Gabby. Hey, Gabby. So, Jemima, okay, look at the oil behind you, see? Yes. What's that?
Tomato.
No, that's not tomato. What's this?
Oil.
Oil. That's palm oil. What do we use it for? What do we use palm oil for?
This.
No, we use it to cook what? Eru.
Eru.
Yes. I always use it to cook eru now. Okay, so we bought some plantains. The kids are going to eat plantains and the green that I bought today, and then I will be eating my own green with, I think I'm going to eat it like that, or maybe I'm going to make a vegetable at the side. So pour some apple cider vinegar in the water like that, and then, oh Gabi, I have to carry you with one hand. I'm just going to just soak it in just like that as it is, okay? So we'll go ahead and soak the green inside in the water there. It might not be enough, but I'll see. Just open it a little bit like that. So this is going to be here for about 10 minutes. So we got our green and we're going to just start the cooking process right now. But first of all, I don't know if this green was sprayed with insecticide. So the first thing we're going to do, what is the matter, sweetie? The first thing we're going to do is soak this green in apple cider vinegar water to kill any germs or any insecticides and so on. So that's what we're going to do. Meanwhile, when we soak the green in the water, what I'm going to do next is I'll peel the plantains and then start steaming it. What's the matter, sweetie? What is the matter, Gabby? Huh? What is the matter, Mama? We're going to soak it in apple cider vinegar water. This is apple cider vinegar, which I'm going to use. I'm going to pour a generous amount in the water there, and then I'm going to soak the green inside so that we kill any germs or any pesticides that may have been used. You know, one never knows. I want to make sure that I'm giving the kids the best, so especially food that is free from insecticides and pesticides. You know, these things are not good. Those are some of the reasons why we're getting sick, because we just consume these foods without washing. So while our green is soaking there, I'm going to go ahead and prepare our plantains. Okay, Gabriella, you have to now sit down. Okay, I'm going to come and take Gabby, please. So I don't know if you know about the Gabriella is disturbing. Can you take her to the room for me, please?
Okay.
Take her, go and play with her there. Okay, so now that I have some peas, what I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and peel my plantains and start steaming. And cut it into smaller sizes, and some people actually scrape it, but I don't do that. Why would I want to throw away nutrients? Oh, Gabi. Plantains are really, really, really good for your health because of the fiber that they contain, which aids in digestion. And fiber also increases the bulk of food. So what is going to happen is when you eat fiber-rich foods, you're going to be full for longer. And also plantains contain vitamin A, which are very, very good to boost your immune system. So that keeps you, or keeps diseases at bay. What happened? You want to give mommy a kiss, Mama? You want to cuddle? What is the matter, sweetie? Don't you want me to finish cooking? Give mommy a kiss. Give mommy a kiss, boo. Give mommy a kiss. Do you want to eat? You see daddy? Do you want to go to daddy? Mama? Will you eat? Oh, Mama, no. So the plantain is cooking or steaming. It's going to take about 10 minutes. So I filled the pot till about half, and I'm going to just put it on the fire and add my bicarbonate of soda. And actually our bicarbonate of soda is different. It's like this. They call it natron. So I'm going to just put about a teaspoon of bicarbonate, or let me say a teaspoon and a half inside there. This is what is going to keep my green when I cook it. Okay, so I'm going to boil the water, let the water boil. Once the water boils, I'm going to soak the green inside and then take it off immediately and slice our green. What happens is, what I just do is the stems, especially if they are not too strong, I just go ahead and cut this off. The rest of the stems I'm going to be cooking as well, so I'm going to cut this off and we'll go ahead and just slice everything. Depending on you now, you can slice it as you like, big or a little bit small. It all depends. So our plantain is cooked. This is our water, that's the green. And so I'm just going to now put this green inside the water that I had added our kanwa inside. So like so. I didn't let it, I let it boil, then I put off the heat actually. So This is what we're going to. This is because we want to maintain the green color, yes. So that's the reason why. I put bicarbonate of soda, that is our kanwa here, actually inside the water, and then let it boil, turn off the heat, and then now I'm adding the green already off, so we don't want to overcook it. Remember, our vegetables always have to be crunchy, not soft, because when you overcook vegetables, what happens is that it loses a lot of its nutrients, and we don't want that. There is no point in buying food and then cooking food without nutrients. That is, I mean, we eat to nourish, right? Not just for satisfaction, not just to fill our stomach, but because we want to nourish. And I like to really add a lot of onions. Onions are good for our health, I hope. I'm going to do the same with my tomatoes. Chop them all in small pieces like so. And then we're going to start the sautéing process. This recipe is actually very, very easy, you know. I always say that losing weight is difficult on its own already, so I really don't need anything that is going to add more work to this weight loss process. So generally what I prepare, or the meals that I prepare, are actually very, very well easy to make, and meals that don't take long. I don't want to sleep in the kitchen, you know, with a family of three little children, and numerous other things that I'm doing. I cannot afford to stay for hours in the kitchen, so I try as much as possible to do or to prepare very simple to cook foods, easy recipes that do not need so many ingredients. Hey Gabby, hey Gabby, hey sweetheart, hey sweetheart, hey mama. What song are you singing, sweetheart? Hey mama, hang us up. Oh, don't do that. What are you doing? What are you doing with the wipes, sweetie? What happened? Okay. Bye, sweetie. Bye. Bye, mama. Our tomatoes here, tomatoes chopped, onions chopped. Our green is great, it's already good to go. So let's start the sautéing process. I think our oil is hot enough. We're going to add our onions. Our onions are translucent. I've been frying them, stir frying them like 5 minutes. And now I'm going to add in the tomatoes. Add in the tomatoes, add a pinch of salt. Don't want to overdo it with the salt, okay? So a pinch of salt, and I'm going to also let it to stir fry for another 5 minutes. So 5 minutes. All right, this is great. So this is exactly how I want our onions and tomatoes to be like. So the next thing I'm going to add is my beef bouillon cube. Add the dried mackerel I dried at home myself. So like I said before, if you want to see a video of how I dried this fish, let me know in the comments area below. Because I'm using this fish, I'm not going to be using any crayfish anymore. And also the reason why I don't use crayfish is because the children are going to be eating, my kids are going to be eating as well. So crayfish has some bones, and I don't like to I don't like to blend my crayfish until it becomes powder. For me, it doesn't make sense. I like to see the crayfish in the food. So because the kids are going to be eating along, I'm not going to use crayfish for this recipe. But you can use crayfish. I mean, crayfish is really recommended. It gives it that unique taste that sauteed greens should have. Remember, this is the green. See how green that looks. I'm going to just add that in. It's really very simple to cook. Simple recipe that calls for just 4, maximum 5 ingredients. So it doesn't take long. I'll mix this up and then let it saute again for like 2 minutes. Because remember, we don't want vegetables to be soft. Vegetables should always be crunchy. And you can also use olive oil for this recipe if you prefer olive oil. So olive oil or coconut oil is still great. So while our green is sauteing, I just want to pause to first of all sip my tea that I made about 2 hours ago. I've reheated and reheated it already about twice. So and then about how to plan your meals for the week. I know that it can be really tasky, especially if you have kids in the house and you have a husband who is not on a diet. Actually, that's one of the problems that many of us encounter when we are trying to lose weight, and then you have a husband who is slim, who doesn't have any weight issues. You have little kids who have to really be well nourished. So how do you balance that? How do you plan your meals in such a way that everybody is satisfied? How do you plan your meals in such a way that you eat healthy to lose weight, and at the same time you do not deprive your family of healthy, nutritious foods, and maybe even some of the very high carb foods that they really love? Like, for example, my husband loves African food. He loves plantain, cassava, fufu corn and okra soup, all of those things. And at the same time, I have kids, very young kids, who have to eat. They have to be nourished. They need their vitamins, they need their nutrients, they need their calories, they need proteins, they need fats, and all the things. So how do you balance all of that? First of all, I'll say that if your husband is supportive, then that's already a plus, because there are some cases where your husband or our men wouldn't want to support. Some of the men, this conception of, oh, the African woman has to be curvy, she has to have her bum and her bust and everything, and some men are really, really, truly not supportive of the fact that their women should lose some weight, and there you have a lot of problems, because it's going to really make things difficult. So first of all, you have to get your husband's support. I remember my husband just told me when I really wanted to start this weight loss journey. I spoke to him about it. I spoke to my family about it. That's something you should do. Hey, Gabby, that's something you should do as well. Talk to your family. Tell your family, oh, now we want to start eating healthy food so that we stay healthy, so that we live long, so that we have strength and everything. Get the family in. If you're doing things alone, like a loner, you are going to have a lot of problems. So include the families, maybe after dinner or after lunch. Talk to them about it. Let them know what you want to do, so that you will not be tempted, because some husbands might buy food or buy things outside, or come home from work with a bottle of Malta, something like that. So if your husband or your partner knows that you're on a weight loss journey, it makes things really, really easy for him. So he knows that, okay, these are the food that you are trying to avoid now, and so he doesn't bring those foods home and lead you maybe into temptation. So when I spoke to my husband about it, and spoke to my family here, well, everybody, first of all, they already know that I'm into the health thing, so it wasn't difficult to get them in the boat. So my husband told me, see, Regado, do everything, but don't lose your butt. Don't lose your butt, the bum has to stay intact. So Hopefully the bum is going to stay intact, but minus that, he's in the boat, the kids are in, and that makes planning meals for the whole family really easy. So most of the time what I do is, like today I'm cooking green efotete, sauteed green and ripe plantains, boiled ripe plantains. So it's quite easy for me because then they are going to be eating their plantains while I'm going to eat my efotete just like that. So the first thing I can say of advice is that cook those foods that are easy to cook and that the whole family can enjoy, but also that you can enjoy as well. So always cook foods that you can eat as well, like green and plantain. You can always eat the green and then the plantain you avoid. So try as much as possible also to draw out a meal plan before time. Sit down, really take some time, look at the 5 food groups: proteins, carbohydrates, fruits and vegetables, fats, and so on. Look at those 5 food groups and make sure that you're picking foods from each of those 5 food groups, you know. And then you sit down and really draw a plan. What do you want to eat on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Generally what I do is I don't cook 5, 6, 7 meals in a week. No, what I do is I usually cook like 2 or 3 main sauces or soups, and then I cook like plantains or rice. So I cook 2 or 3 main soups or sauces which are going to be rotated through the week, and then I'm just going to cook the food that are going to accompany those sauces during the week. The essential thing is always to plan ahead of time. Draw your timetable. Draw your timetable. In my kitchen, maybe you can see here, there I have a timetable of what I'm going to cook from Monday through Sunday. So everything is written out. You can see that's one of the things that you can do to make your weight loss journey a wee bit easier for you. Oh, Gabby, what's the matter, sweetheart? You're always bumping into my videos. You want to say hi? It's all good. So our green is ready. Our plantains are ready. So guys, everything is ready, and before I eat, I know you've been waiting for my weight loss progress this week. So let's go ahead and get on the scale, get the measurements so that we'll see if I've lost any weight this week. Let's go ahead and do that. It's weigh day, guys. Today is weigh day. So we want to measure and we're going to weigh to see how much I've lost. This week I was at the gym twice. I don't know if I've lost anything, but I already feel a little bit lighter on my waistline, or a little bit slimmer on my waistline. So I am quite sure that I've lost something. So we're going to go ahead and measure and see. Remember, when I started, I was at 121 centimeters around my waistline. Last week I was at 115, and this week, let's see what happened. I've been targeting the waistline area with fitness, Zumba, especially dancing, shaking it, twisting it, and I know and I'm sure that I have lost something. So let's check it out. So before we measure, remember, I told you this area is the area that I'm targeting for during this weight loss journey. This is my focus right here. And I just want to stand sideways so you can see, because I've noticed on the way my pants fit that my stomach is smaller, and I actually have a small bulge up here. This part is actually bigger than the bottom. That's why I always measure at the largest part. So, but if you watch the first video, you realize that my stomach is reduced actually as compared to the first video. Okay, so, and I want to show you my Michelin tires as well. I had about 3 or something. So I have the feeling that I'm losing a tire actually. I'm actually losing a tire, don't you think? All right, with no further ado, let's just go ahead and measure this out. The largest spot at 110, people. Can you see that? We are at 110.
No.
110 for this week. So that's 5 centimeters lost on my tummy area. Amazing, and that calls for a celebration. My God is good, oh. Mote, mote, Mama,
Let me hear you shout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Let's go. Are you ready?
are you ready?
Ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Hey, come on. Zambe Wamboyo, my God is good. Hey, 5 centimeters, no be butter. Okay, but on a serious note, 5 centimeters, guys, 5 centimeters or around the waistline. I'm doing good. I'm doing great, and I know it. People, let's see what the scale has to say this week. Okay, 104.5. Did you see that, guys? 104.5. 25% muscle mass, 3% bone, and this is for calories. 38.4 BMI, 104.5 for this week. So that is about, from last week, 105.4. That's about 900 grams, which is almost a kilo, and I'm thrilled. Ba-dam, ba-dam, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, great. 900 grams lost this week, and that's awesome. Okay, so now that you know the results, I'm very, very happy about this week. I mean, time just goes by like no man's business. So that's how time goes by. Week 3 is almost over, and I'm looking forward to the next weeks. I'm looking forward to the weeks ahead. I'm looking forward to getting my body back, my health back, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. So please come back next week. Comment, subscribe, share this video. Someone might need this. Someone might need this encouragement. I want to really thank you guys for your support so far. So if you love this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, share, and see you in the next video. Smells delicious. Really good. This is super nutrition, guys. Delicious. My God is good.